Elizabeth. My pronouns are she, her. Welcome to Savory Sewing. This is Flossmas. This is episode number 3. I am filming these in 5-day chunks, and so it is Sunday, December 15th. So this is days 11 through 15 of December 2024. Before we get started, I would like to talk about this gorgeousness that I'm wearing. We went to our friend's annual ugly Christmas sweater party last night, and I brought out this beauty. This is actually handmade by my grandmother using the clearly the brightest yarns in her stash. My grandmother was a crocheter. I don't think she knit. I think she just crocheted. She also sewed. And I got this as part of my inheritance. I picked this, voluntarily chose this, and I do think it's amazing. I wear it jokingly to the ugly Christmas sweater party because, I mean, when else am I going to get to wear it? I'm going to stand up and let you see it in all its glory. But it is, you know, hip length and absolutely beautiful. A little spin here for you. Yeah. A lot of jokes were made at my expense last night that, you know, I could get a lot of gentlemen in Portland wearing this. Granny squares, go on a lot of kayak rides. So I will be wearing it for the video tonight because it's magical. So, as always, we start these Flossmas videos, always, this is episode number 3 of 5, so always, sampling one of the delicious sparkling wines in my Jingle and Mingle Advent calendar. So today I have chilled for us the Revel Brut Rosé. Hey, this is actually made in France. Not in the Champagne region of France, but not, you know, in a giant vat in Idaho or something. If you recall, last episodes was a carbonated wine beverage, not actually even, you know, a champagne or of any sort, so, or made in that style. So we are stepping up in the world. Apologies, I forgot to pull up the description of this episode's bottle so I could read to you about what we are about to experience. If your idea of celebration leans towards laid-back vibes, Revel is your serendipitous match. A fresh, easy drinking bubbly that whispers a quietly compelling tune. Yeah. All right. Red berries and watermelon culminating in a creamy, smooth, finish and lively effervescence. All right. It's also a nice color. And let's see. Got some nice little bubbles. Let's see. I am getting the watermelon. That's not a good thing. I don't like watermelon. Interesting. It's a really interesting flavor. This is my least favorite of the 3 I've tried so far, but only because of that hint of watermelon. Otherwise, the bubbles are nice. And it's not too sweet, which I'm still going to drink it, folks. Like, still gonna drink it. All right, let's talk about some stitching, and then I pop in some videos to show you. So my goal in December is to touch all of my Christmas whips. So I'm going to show you 2 more of them today that I worked on in the last couple days. And then, yeah, so I worked on Santa Strips. This is Santa Strips by Barbara Anna Designs. This is on Silver Fox Lugana, and I'm stitching it with the called for DMC. And there is a crazy puppy gallivanting around. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but he's definitely a lively boy tonight. So what I've stitched so far this month is I'm working on this box down here and extending these leaves around. All right, so I had to pause for crazy puppy break. So one more whip from this week. This is a pattern from the World of Cross Stitching magazine, October 2020 issue, and it's called Vintage Ladies. And I'm stitching it on, this is Cherry Blossom Lugana from Fiberlicious, Yummy Fibers, all the called for DMC, except I did change this lady's skin color. And I got a lot of this done. I think I can get this finished this year, or at least the stitching, and maybe there's a lot of back stitching to do. Because these are little short Flossmases, I'm not popping pattern pictures in here, so if you want to see the full thing, you can see it on my regular episodes, but I'm not going to edit that kind of thing into these. But I really love this. I really like to get this done. All right, so I'm going to put in a little video here of all of my cross-stitched Christmas ornaments that I've stitched over the years, as well as some other handmade ornaments that we put on our tree every year. So we are going to go get our Christmas tree this weekend, and so I thought I would film a little video of all of the stitched ornaments that we have for our tree. And they live in this little box. I don't have a ton of them, but I do have a few. So this one actually is not cross-stitched, obviously, but this was in a Starlight Stitchery box. I think the Winter Magic, maybe? And I think it was custom made, because I remember looking up the store. They have an Etsy shop to see if I could buy more of these, because I really liked it. But they came with, I think it came with the felt backing, and then you could do any floss you wanted. So that's one homemade ornament on my tree. And then I have these two little birds. These are from Pigeon Coop Designs. He is a cross-stitch designer out of Canada who does a lot of nature and animal inspired cross-stitch. And these, when I bought these, they were in a pack of, I think, 3 or 4 birds, and they were called like Christmas birds. I don't think they're sold that way now, but I know you can get them on his Etsy shop. And this is Scrub Jay, and this is the chickadee. And I stitched these for my partner the first year, let's see, 2020, it says ES plus RP. And then this one I stitched in 2021. That's the year, well, we moved into our house in 2020. This is the first year I was cross-stitching. And so I stitched him this because we have a lot of scrub jays, and we really got into birds during the pandemic. And you'll also note that the 2 presents are orange and black. That's Oregon State beaver colors. And then chickadees are also one of his favorite little birds that hang out at our house. So probably 14 count Ada on both of them, maybe. And DMC. And I did, I think, forget the back stitching on this little birdie, but he still looks cute. So there's 2 little birdies. And then let's see what else is in this box. Oh, this one was actually made for me by my niece. I stitch my niece a Christmas ornament every year, and so she cross-stitched me one year when she was like, I don't know, maybe 4, 5. Goes on the tree every year. We've got this little guy. This is actually a little embroidered ornament that I made a few years ago. Just finished in a hoop. And then this is not stitched, but that's my family. My niece also painted some really beautiful ornaments for me over the years. She does a very artistic child. But 2, oh no, there's still 4 more cross-stitched in here. So there's these 2 I made. I think I stitched or I fully finished last year. This is, I think this one's Heart and Hand, and this one is Lizzie
Kate, or maybe they're both heart and hand. I don't remember now, but I finished them as like tag ornaments. They're just on cardstock. And you can also see here that I made a little DMC color mistake and the flosses don't match. But when they're far away on my tree, you can't tell. Oops. But yeah, I finished them pretty similarly on cardstock, and then with this blue pom-pom trim that I think just came from Joann's. I think there's still pine needles in these from last year. So I really like those two. And then let's see what else is in this box. Oh, these are two more that I stitched for my partner. I'll show. This one is from, I think this is his 2022 ornament. This is from Lindy Stitches. This is from her December Down Under Bird series. And this is a kiwi on a grill because. And it's just a little flat fold ornament. And I don't remember what this fabric is, but it's like a pretty variegated blue. And then finally I stitched this one last year. I'm going to say this is Pickle Barrel Designs, and it was a set of like 3 ornaments. And this one's just 2 little stockings. And I think those are all, not too many. A lot of the ornaments that I stitch get gifted, so that's what we've got on our tree. But I do have some stitched things that aren't fully finished that I'm hoping to finish this year.
All right, so you just saw a video of all the ornaments. And I actually was able to fully finish another one yesterday. I stitched this last year. This is Christmas Cookies by Cottage Needleworks. And I just finished it as a little, it's not a flat fold. I keep saying flat fold, and it's really just on cardstock, and there's no folding. So it's not really a flat fold. Yeah, just some pom-pom trim, and I know I picked the colors to coordinate with my Pyrex because I'm extra like that. Because I wanted to, people, because it made me happy, all right? And then we just had a little velvet ribbon and some blue snowflake fabric on the back. Also this weekend, we went and picked out our Christmas tree. There's a lot of Christmas tree farms here in Oregon. We are one of the biggest producers of Christmas trees in the United States. And they mostly go, we actually export a lot of them. A lot of them go to Mexico. I think if you live on the East Coast, you're probably getting your trees locally or from the Southeast. So we have a lot of Christmas tree farms, basically, is what I'm saying. And in typical Pacific Northwest style, it was a little bit rainy, definitely foggy, sort of dreary sort of day with no snow to go pick out our trees. So I'm going to put those videos in here now. Our dog Journey had a fantastic time at the tree farm. What I did not show you was him christening every other little baby tree he found. He was a very muddy boy after that, so he got a nice bath when we got home. He very much enjoys sniffing all of the things, as you can imagine. And we got a pretty nice tree, which I will show you here in a minute, because we set it up and got it all decorated as well. I've got one more piece of stitching to show you. I actually worked on one other piece. Actually, I'm going to show you one more whip, and then I'll show you my new starts. Yeah, it's not really getting better. I wonder if it would be good with like a little bit of cranberry juice in it or something. Oh well, they can't all be winners, right? Okay, so let me show you my Evertoe Modern Folk Embroidery Roxy Floss Co. Holiday countdown sale pattern. So I'm now behind, but that's okay. But this is caught up through day 12. It is day 15. That's okay. I stitched on a lot of other things, and so not getting this caught up is totally fine by me, and I knew it was going to happen. So, but here's where I am. The colors this year I'm loving them so much. Let me show you the flosses again. They're just so pretty. This purpley gray slaty color, these pinks. I mean, oh, this is the dark, or this is slate, and this is ice rink. I just love those so much, and I'm loving the pinks too. Let's see, what are the new? There's 3 colors I haven't stitched with yet. Let me see. Oh yeah, these are the 3 new ones. So the 3 newbies that aren't on my pattern are this pink peppermint, which is this really beautiful pink variegated, this bright blue, and then we just got this one today, Pinot Noir. So I think I'm going to do the day 13, which is this bright pink one, while I'm editing this video tonight. But they're so pretty. So pretty. So that was the last whip that I worked on, and I also have some new starts. So I'm going to show you those after this little video here of our Christmas tree all decorated. Tree. It's a Nordman fir, which I don't know if those are very popular outside of Oregon. I'd never heard of them before, but I don't know. It's a tree. All right, so I'm going to show you the 2 ornaments that I just started this weekend. You're not going to see a pattern for one because it's digital and I'm lazy and I'm not editing it in, but the one that I'm currently leaning towards being my niece's Christmas ornament this year is this little dragonfly. This is Dragonfly pin, but it's going to be a dragonfly ornament by Millhill because she's into sparkly purple things right now. And so I don't have very much started. I've got about a wing done. So this one's mainly beads with a little bit of stitching. So, but there is where I'm at. We stitch these on perforated paper. Look how gloriously blingy that is. She's gonna love it. I might still stitch her something else if I find something, but for now, this is the plan. I don't have many days left to get this stitched and in the mail to Michigan. So there's that. And then last, you're not gonna know what this is gonna look like, so I'm not, again, no pattern, but you might be able to imagine that this is a pink pony. And so this year's anthem is Pink Pony Club, and so my partner is getting a pink pony ornament, and you should see this mess of wonderful pink floss I have. Goes beautifully with my jacket, but it's going to be all the pink, and I pulled out some étoile as well to make it extra sparkly. I might also add some beads, but I haven't gotten that far. So those are the 2 ornaments that I'm working on this year. I might also stitch one for myself, or at least a Christmas small that will be an ornament, but I haven't gotten that far yet. I need to get these done because these are actually, you know, gifts. So, all right, well, that is all the Flossmas goodness I have for this episode. I will see you all in 5 days for another Flossmas video. If you are interested in a more normal floss tube video, I did also publish one of those on the 15th. I think this video you're seeing now is probably gonna go live on the 16th because it's late already. But I did film a usual floss tube episode with more detail, especially on all of those patterns, that is live now as well. So with that, I hope you all are having a great December and happy stitching.